Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak 2. We are, well, we're basically in the old sewer system and, well, we're trying to fight our way through all these monsters. I have grinded a little bit. I think we gained about 2 levels. And I think I'm ready to move on. And I couldn't get further than this part because there's a scene about to happen. But of course we're still out on the lookout for any information about the serial killer. We can make short work of these monsters with our arts. Hold on a sec. Why don't we test out the new feature? New feature? Oh, you're referring to the quick arts, yes? Yeah, this is the perfect time to give it a whirl. Fair enough. I've been wanting to try it out myself. Hold Y to activate a quick art. Do so release a ranged magical attack. Oh wait, this. Oh, so this is actually like art in. Making it even more easy to fight monsters this way. Okay, I don't mind. That's a nifty little feature. It certainly broadens our tactical options. Well, the downside is that it drains energy like no one's business, so you need to take timing into account before letting it loose. In that case, we'll need to be extra mindful about keeping ourselves replenished. That's right. Anyway, let's keep moving. Well, definitely interesting. Quick art reactivation. Using field attacks will cause a quick art to recover sooner. Yeah. Yeah, that's all things we already know. That's the only thing we have right now? Yeah. It's being back at the beginning again, that you keep forgetting that all the skills you've lost from the old game to now. But don't worry. Before you know it, we'll be back where we were. No, I'm not gonna escape. It's not necessary.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
Okay, that was unfortunate.
Too slow.
Nice. That went great.
Show them what you're really capable of.
Take the stun. You snooze, you lose.
Give them your all.
Too slow.
Yeah, I might even
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
avoid a couple of fights when we can, because the enemies are very doable at the
I
moment.
didn't realize you knew about her. Most of the time, she's just a normal AI.
I'm certainly curious about her. But you can fill me in on all the details another time. Watch out, I spot enemies.
Arts work best on this enemy.
Looks like a chest.
Show me what you've got.
Show them what you're really capable of. There's so many of them. Look out!
Yeah, alright. Too far from each other? Well then, I might as well shoot out some coins.
All for you. Don't stop now, Elaine. Have some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that before we get the big encounter, we'll have a restoration point.
We'll win.
Till then, we can just breathe ourselves back to life.
Have some more.
Van, your turn. That's it. We'll win!
Have some more. Chance.
Activating
Too
skill.
slow.
Alright, perfect.
That's how it goes.
Magna Slash has been upgraded to Magna Slash 2. Awesome. A little bit of extra Sepith. I want to make sure. Oh wait, we leveled up, so everything is healed. Perfect. Alright, let's see.
Huh? What are you giggling for?
Oh, nothing. It's just funny thinking about where we've ended up after all these years.
Down here in the sewers, fighting rats and explodable eggs? Yeah, I know.
Back in school, I never would have pictured us having this sort of relationship.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We've been through a lot since we crossed paths again half a year ago. Glad I was able to help you out with that thing in Aracion. Feels like that was fate bringing us together.
I'm truly grateful for all you've done. I hope you know that. Hey, Van.
I can't.
Can't what? I haven't even said anything yet.
You don't need to. I knew what you were gonna ask. Look, I won't say I haven't thought about the possibility.
I see. So you've actually considered it. Are you hesitant because of what you're carrying inside you?
It shouldn't be causing any problems for now. At least, that's what I'd like to think. Wish I could say it's been dealt with, but it hasn't. I can't make any guarantees about what might happen because of my choice. But I won't make that same mistake twice. It wouldn't be fair to you. Or to my assistants.
Good. I'm relieved. You've become just a teensy bit more aware of yourself and of the fact that so many people, myself included, care about you so much. That's all I'll say on the matter for now. You already picked up on what I was getting at before. The distance between us is a little frustrating for me, I'll admit. But I won't say I dislike where our relationship is now. I'm also happy that you have people like Agnès in your corner. But when the time comes, I fully intend to close that gap.
Hey, I'm all for it, Elaine. Go for it. Van deserves to be at least a little bit happy.
I swear this on my title, rank, and name. I won't let you run away from me again. Are we clear, Van Arkride?
You picked the weirdest time to have this conversation. You know that?
Well, we're in the sewer, so she knows there's no one going to be listening in on this conversation. No one important, at least. And he won't be easy to run away here.
Aw, is someone embarrassed? How adorable.
I'm not embarrassed, damn it! Can we just get back to work already? Please?
Very well. Let's wrap this up quick so your assistants won't be worrying about you.
I like that. Because we know from the beginning and from their past that there is something between them. I wouldn't mind if it comes to fruition, but I don't know if this arc, Daybreak with Van, if they will go in that direction. Deadly strike by enemy. Yeah, we know what it is, it's fine. Just making sure there's no new features that we haven't figured out yet.
There's the desired thugs.
Ooh,
Take them out and keep moving.
Yes.
just humans on the field.
Brace yourself.
I don't think we ever had that.
Too slow.
Makes the word overkill feel a little bit different.
Looks like a chest.
Disengagement. Brace yourself.
Can't wait until we have a ranged character again that we can initiate combat from a safe location.
Don't stop now, Elaine. Have some more. Seriously?
On my blade, I'll never lose.
Hey, don't burn yourself out, Elaine.
Look over there. That's one big look. There's an extermination request out on it. Indeed, there is. It had us raking our brains since the monster's habitat was actually never pinpointed. Yeah, well, here's your answer. Should we go ahead and take it down? We could also let the guild do the hunting now that it's been located. I'll leave the decision to you, Van. I see how it is. Anyway, this might be a good chance to get some extra warm-ups in. He's not wrong, though. So now we have a green location. So much to do here. Ooh. Materials. We like it. Ooh, fishing bait. I like that one. A fearsome foe is prowling around. Exterminate? Exterminate.
There are so many of them. Look out!
Van can now use the S-Craft Vandalize Raid. Elaine can now use S-Craft Knights of Asteria. I have to be honest, I assumed they would already be active. Didn't check during the previous fights though, because they were way too easy to use something as an S-Craft. Well, I'm here for it. Okay.
Use a sharp
It's go time. Keep it up.
activating skill.
Brace yourself.
Is it this time still gonna be 100 or full 200 for using it?
Boost gauge limiter
Nope.
unlocked.
Increase the max by 1. Can only activate one S-Craft. Okay, so the one thing we had in Daybreak 1 that was extremely overpowered, they limit it now. I can get that, and I don't mind. But that way we would have been able to do 4 breaks, if we're lucky, just getting it all out there. Let's see. That we don't need yet.
Don't stop now,
Here I
Elaine.
go! You're finished!
Chance. It's go time.
We should go on the attack.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not like we can keep spamming the S boost if we have it. The break needs to be fully gone. Okay, so that's something definitely I need to get used to. And that's fine.
Engaging skill. Wings! Guide me!
Means I can't spam my greatest attacks too much during a boss fight.
Boost gauge upgraded.
A cobalt ring.
That takes care of that.
Sewer system sweep completed.
Reward deposited.
Yeah, easy peasy, but we're just getting started, so we know that in the beginning fights like these are easy, because they're more about teaching how it works in the best way, rather than being challenging.
Attack our device. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Look out! You snooze, you lose.
Giggle crawl.
Don't stop now, Elaine!
Engaging skill. On my blade, I'll never lose.
Yeah, we're gonna have enough money when we get out of here to buy all the sweets and snacks that we want, I'm sure.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
We got another two-way we can go.
Well then, away we go.
For sure, one will lead to a treasure and the other to where we need to be.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Yeah, like I said before, ranged character to initiate this combat on the outside is much easier to avoid than being a full-on front melee one.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Alright, if you don't want to do that, there's always another human to hit.
You're going down! Chance!
That's it.
Seriously? Don't stop
Seriously.
now, Elaine!
Van, your turn. Too slow.
A poor man's grenade.
We'll win.
How can you miss after a poor man's... Twice? Really? If it casted blind on us, then I would have understood, but it's only burn.
You picked the wrong guy.
Yeah,
to
he
fight.
may be poor, but he was lucky in that instance. Celestial Pawn. Nice. Yeah, and as always, in the beginning, you get so many of these to start out with. But later, when they're less frequent, the rewards are often a lot better.
Let's get to work! Take
Show what you're really capable of. Activating skill.
That's it.
Seriously?
Nice. That went great.
Ah, there it is. Dungeon checkpoints. Hell yeah.
Best point found.
That hits the spot.
And then, as always with a checkpoint like this, all the cautionary save, because we don't know what we're going to be up against. So let's see. Hey, Jeffrey, how long are we going to be squatting in the damn sewer? Our people are being off one by one and we're sitting here doing jack shit. Come on, we gotta avenge our bros. Yeah, you said it. If we don't find that murdering bastard and kill his ass, we can kiss our rep goodbye.
Shut up! What part of we're not going anywhere did you not get? You didn't see what that monster did to our guys. I never want to lay eyes on that thing again. If we went up against it, we'd be slaughtered for sure.
Are you for real? Must be one hell of a monster who's got you all freaked out. Well, look at you, I hit the jackpot. What's up, scumbags? Huh? Who the hell are you? How did you get in here? Oh shit, it's Spriggan. Hey, and you're the head honcho of Desire. Jeffrey, was it? Well, we know all about you. You're a notorious gang that served as a subcontractor for Almata. And you're the sole survivor of the attack in Riverside 3 days ago. No, it's the Beauty's Blade chick. What an A-rank bracer doing in a place like this? Oh, we're just here to have a little chat with your leader. Now, we can do this the easy way or the What the shit, dude? I just shoot at them. Shut the hell up. I didn't see anything. I don't want to have anything to do with a freaking monster. Stay away from me, damn it. It's that fast-acting enhancement drug again. Ah, so you still had some left from Almata, did you? I've got no clue what our leader jacked up on, but that doesn't matter. We're not just gonna roll over and let ourselves get taken in. Well, the hard way it is. Let's put these dumbasses in their places. Very well. On the guard.
There are so many of them. Look out!
I don't know anything.
Well, definitely would wish you didn't know anything. Alright.
Use a sharp beast to get the upper hand.
It's go time.
Give them your all.
Too slow.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Brace yourself.
They will. This is mostly about getting a small fry off the table.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Seriously?
Seriously. Alright.
Engaging skill. I'll be quick.
If your first move is healing yourself, then you've already lost. Most definitely.
This ends now. Engaging skill.
Knight of Asteria.
Guide me. Knight of Asteria.
Wouldn't mind getting an upgrade on our S-Craft in part 2 here.
All out.
Still 4 on the left? Dude.
That's it.
They're tough. Well, that's on you for not choosing the easy way. I suggest you surrender and come quietly. If you put up a further resistance, we'll offer you protection from the culprit. I swear to the name of the supporting gauntlet. In exchange, you will answer all of our questions about the killer you saw, among other things. Damn it all. Jeff informed them of everything that transpired in the Riverside incident. With the guild's help, the remaining members of the Desire were taken into custody and given over to the police. February 20th, 2 PM, 2nd District, Sidon. Well, I can't say I expected you to find the survivor so quickly. Hats off to you both. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be getting anything useful out of him in his condition. Well, afraid I can't help you there. Cracking witnesses open like an egg is what you'll do best, so I'll leave that part to you. Could you interrogate the other Desire members in my stead, Elvis? Of course. Sorry that you ended up having to work on your day off. We've got it covered from here, Spriggan, so please, feel free to turn around and walk straight out of here. Hey, you're the boss. Well, someone seriously needs to load that guy up with some chill pills. Oh yeah, didn't he get promoted to B rank? He's really moved up in the world since I last saw him. Yes, he has. Although his disdain for you is exactly the same as it was before. I suppose it's hard for a straight-laced, by-the-book person like Elvis to accept your way of doing things. What, do you think that's why he hasn't taken a shining to me? Nah, somehow I doubt that's the reason. Anyway, we did learn a few things from that little excursion. I'd like to go over it all with me now. Let's move to someplace quiet. Hey, we're in the Silent District, and now a quiet little place in the back alley. There's some really nice kebabs. Sounds good. How about we drop by my office then?
Is that you, Van? It is! Fancy seeing you here. It's not often that we meet up on one of my days off, is it?
Yeah, small world, ain't it? It's been What, a week since we've seen each other, Agnès?
Agnès Claudel.
Just about, yes. I'm already looking forward to my next day of work. So what happened with that last job?
Went pretty well, thanks to the material you put together. Saved me a hell of a lot of trouble. Hold up, school's not out yet, is it? I believe our girl's playing hooky. You really are spiraling down the slippery slope to delinquency.
I'm doing no such thing. I received permission from the school to leave so I could deal with some things for our upcoming festival. Anyway, what brings you here, Van? Wait, don't tell me you were arrested again.
Not today. Not yet, at least.
Nah, not this time. I just had some business to take care of. Ran into a bit of trouble earlier.
What kind of trouble? Oh, Elaine! I'm so sorry. I didn't even recognize you. You look totally different from usual.
Don't worry about it. So how are the festival preparations going?
They're coming along, but we still have plenty of work to do over these next 2 months. By the way, why are you here with Van? No, that's not important. Can you tell me what kind of trouble you're dealing with?
Now that I think about it, you've come at a good time. This might be something you need to hear too. You okay if I let her in on this?
Of course. I'm going to send you a video, but be warned. The content may be disturbing.
The video of all the body parts lying everywhere after the monster dismembered it. Yeah, that could be disturbing.
How awful. I've heard some talk about this around town, but it's so much more horrifying than I imagined.
Now you know what we're up against. She and I teamed up so we can put a stop to that thing.
So that's what it is. All right. Van, Elaine, what can I do to help?
Well,
Now that I know what's going on, I can't just stand by and let you take this on alone. Also, I saw what the culprit had in his hand before he transformed. It looked just like...
Mm-hmm, it did.
Figured you'd zero in on that. Well, I won't say I don't get how you feel, but I think it'd be better if we handled this one ourselves. The student council's gonna need every hand on deck for the festival prep. I told you this before, but you should make the most of your time as a student. Take it from me, you don't want it to pass you by. Don't stress. With the famous Beauty's Blade at my side, we'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
that's right. If we need backup, we can easily get it without raising suspicion. I would rather avoid bringing civilians into this if we can help it.
Okay, I understand.
Well, at least we informed her instead of trying to hide it, which would probably make her suspicious all the same. So you could at least appreciate that.
In that case, please keep an eye on him for me, Elaine.
Hey, I don't need any looking after. I'm backing her up, not the other way around.
Don't worry, I'm all over it. I'll make sure to keep him in line and out of trouble.
Thank you.
Oh, there she is! Hey, Agnès!
Odette. And Albert.
Well, if it isn't Fan, what a coincidence!
Why are you here of all places?
Odette, Albert!
Sup, kiddos?
Ah, I see why you got permission to leave early. Off to have a little romantic rendezvous with your hubby-to-be. Naughty, naughty.
Quit spouting nonsense! Wait, hold on. You're...
Why, hello, you two. Sorry for holding your friend up.
Ooh, what's this? Could this be the fated clash between lovers?
Odette does love her dramatics, doesn't she? A love triangle. Hmm?
Odette! I'm sorry. We'll be heading out now. Van, Elaine, please be careful out there.
Will do. I'll fill you in on all the details when your next workday rolls around.
Best of luck with your festival. I'm looking forward to seeing what you all have in store. Are you sure you don't want her help?
I think he could use her help, but considering everything, he doesn't want to put her in unnecessary danger, and she got her school stuff.
Positive. We've got no clue what we're dealing with here. I'd rather not get her mixed up in this until we do.
Still hesitant to rely on her fully, huh? I'm a little surprised about that, given that you've seen how strong she is firsthand.
I guess old habits die hard.
After that, they made their way back to the office. As they went over what they learned, one particular place of interest came up in their discussion. Their destination set, the two jumped into Van's pickup truck and set off post-haste. February 20th, 3:30 p.m. I admit, this is far more comfortable than the guild's land carriers. It's also quite fast. I can tell you put a lot of love and care into this vehicle. Thanks. I like going car part hunting whenever my employees aren't around. Just the other day, I was tinkering with the suspension system, so I'd matched the newly expanded frame, and you've officially lost me. Changing the subject, I'm a little surprised that place is connected to all of this. I never even considered that possibility until our discussion. In short, we don't get a clue who the murderer is or why they're doing this. All we know is that this person has a Grendel form. So that's what it's called. I've never heard the name before, nor have I laid eyes on it myself. Under normal circumstances, it would be impossible to create the huge swath of shards needed to bear it. If you tried, the sheer volume would cause any nearby orbits to malfunction. You could also create disturbance in the orbital waves or shut down orbital devices. Ah, that would explain away a few mysteries from the account we heard today. Like how the orbital facilities at Bermodi shut down, and why Maria's camera was acting strangely. Desire's leader also mentioned his phone wasn't working during the attack. There were also numerous reports of malfunctions in the area where the culprit struck. Thanks to an ally of mine, my transformations don't have much of an impact on the environment around me. From the video we saw, I'd wager he was using several times the amount of shards I do. Then it's no wonder our perpetrator causes a mess wherever he goes. It's possible that they're doing this on purpose even. Also, they seem to have an ally of their own as well. Honestly, I can't even fathom a guess as to what their goal is. Thankfully, we don't need to know that to predict their next move. Just gotta follow the trail of orbital disruptions. We might be able to find a trend of where they like to appear. And we owe that to your unique circumstances. If not for the Grendel, we never would have found this lead in the first place. Although, calling it a blessing in disguise may be a step too far, seeing as it's also the reason you're under suspicion. Yep. The monkey's paws curls. We gotta back this copycat, and when we do, I'm gonna force him to tell us how they got that power. Speaking of which, I have a few questions of my own for you that I'd like answered in the near future. Namely, about your holo and the devices Agnès has been gathering. Figured you'd start poking or prodding about that at some point. I'll be more than happy to share, since you've getting involved in all of this, but only if Agnès agrees to it. That sounds fair? Yes, I can accept those terms. Ah, Van, guess who's finally obtained that juicy intel you asked for? Well, I've gathered a bunch of info about the recent orbital disruptions. Good stuff. Thanks, you two. I'll make it up to you all sometime. Alright, we now have a list of places where the culprit may have appeared, including some we weren't aware of. I suggest we chart it out on the map. We may be able to discern some sort of pattern. Okay, let's give it a go. Wait, isn't that... You gotta be kidding me. All the orbital disruptions may appear random at first glance, but after plotting them out on a map, chronologically it's clear that they always intersect with one point. The Republican army garrison on the city outskirts. It's undergoing reconstruction to fit all the military weaponry that was unveiled 2 months ago, so there aren't many people stationed there. I can hardly believe our culprit is using an army garrison of all things as his base of operations. Also, I'm sure you're aware of this, but this clue could only have been noticed by someone familiar with the Grendel. Yeah, I definitely noticed that. And there's another thing. I'm getting the feeling that clue was left behind on purpose. Like a carrot dangling on a stick. I could be off base there, but even if we're walking into a trap, we don't have any other lead. No clue how we'll get inside the garrison though. I mean, it's not like we can just waltz up to the front door and say, "Hi, mind letting us in?"
Hello. How'd it go?
The CID has formally requested the assistance of the garrison troops to aid in your investigation. I made mention that you were being sent by us. They should be willing to take a few questions.
So that's who you were calling before we left.
Hey, if you have friends in high places, you might as well use them.
It's times like these where our government connections come in handy. Normally, the Guild would frown upon using such tactics. But fortunately for us, it's my day off.
My. Our resident rule keeper has learned to bend said rules to suit her needs. Perhaps I should take our troublemaking friend into custody before he corrupts you further.
I'm not being corrupted one bit, thank you very much. I'm just becoming a little more flexible.
Wait, did you say something about arresting me? The hell did I do?
Jests aside, I'll be coming along later to back you up. Stay out of trouble until then.
All right. Now there's nothing stopping us from investigating to our heart's content. Is something the matter?
Damn. Can't shake this feeling that something's wrong. Been really on edge since before we left Sidon, but I can't place why.
Maybe the other person with the Grendel form is watching us? And somehow because of that Grendel connection, he feels it somehow? At least that's the first place my mind is going at.
Are you listening, Van?
Yeah, sorry. Was just spacing out. We'll need to be on our toes out there. I'm counting on you, Beauty's Blade.
Same to you, Spriggan.
Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough once we start our investigation. February 20th, 4:30 p.m. Capital Outskirts Republican Army Garrison.
Here we are. Looks like the sun's starting to go down. All right, let's get to searching for some answers.
That's strange. There's supposed to be some troops on duty here. Where could they be?
Freeze! Hands in the air!
Is he already there?
Hey, you're that criminal the CID warned us about! We've been given authorization to shoot on sight, so I suggest you surrender and come quick.
There he goes.
What? What is this? I can't move!
Devour everything.
Ah!
Sounds like we hit the mark. He really is here.
We have to do something, and fast. Let's hurry over to the site.
Have a feeling shit's about to start hitting the fan. Here, take these. I had a few spares in the car. Oh, these are some nice art plugins. But we don't have time to drive back to a workshop, do we? Nah, don't worry about that. Thanks to our resident tech whiz Quattro, we can swap them out anytime. Just pop them right into your Cypher and you're golden. Press X to open the over menu and then set the arts plugin. Ooh, are we allowed also to save? Put them to the empty slots on the list on the art tab. Yeah, I already noticed that it's only one slot this time. Just to make sure. She has to, so I'm guessing Nair doesn't have to, or she'll get one as soon as she levels up. Or we can unlock it through customization later. I think crest and an attack. Firebolt, why not? Not even properly healed yet. Can we save? Nope. The game is not allowing us to. Alright. You know what? I don't know what we're running into, or how hard that fight is gonna be. We're not fully prepared, we're not fully healed, we don't have all our CP. It's the way it is, but we'll manage to get through it, I am sure of that. But I'm gonna do it on the start of the next episode, so sorry about the cliffhanger. Gotta be back next time to see where it goes from here. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.